of all, thank you so much for having us here today at the Asia Sustainability Forum. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the work we do at the Plastic Credit Exchange and what we figure are the best practices and solutions for businesses today. I think we're all familiar with the problem of plastic waste, and at PCX we think that this requires not a single solution, but a solution set. We all know that most of our plastic waste unfortunately winds up in the natural environment, open dumps and landfills. Very little of it is recycled. And so we suggest that companies take a comprehensive look at their supply chains and understand what can be reduced, what can be reused, and what can be recycled. And only those which cannot be subjected to those three activities, think of offsetting, because we don't want offsetting to become an excuse to pollute. The goals. So around plastic, we hope that companies would look at their plastic footprint three ways. Either they can be plastic neutral. That's kind of the base case, if they can at least neutralize their footprint so that we're not adding more pollution into the environment. Beyond that, if they can be plastic negative, so not just looking at their current footprint, but also chipping away at the historical footprints, because after all, we do have kind of 70, 80 years worth of plastic floating around in nature. The Plastic Credit Exchange is the first nonprofit plastic offset program globally. And this is kind of a summary of the things that we do. We basically take plastic pledges from companies, and once we've gotten those, we activate an ecosystem that collects, transports, and valorizes the plastic waste for our partners. We subject that to some verification, and once that has been verified by a third party, we put it on a plastic registry online, which is searchable by anybody, so that they're keeping all of us honest. And this is blockchain protected and was built by the Microsoft Innovation Lab. For those companies who are aspiring for plastic neutrality or beyond, they go into step 4, which is basically we work with third-party auditors to make sure that the attestation on their footprint is correct and that they have offset at least the previous year plus 2 years moving forward to qualify for our eco-labeling. Our impact, despite COVID, it has moved along. We are, over 17 million kilos diverted away from nature so far. We're hoping to pick that up in 2021 with some easing of movement restrictions. We've offset or reduced carbon footprints from coal replacement to more than 29,000 tons, and we've managed to inject incremental income into the communities we work with to the tune of about $1.6 million so far. We were the first to come out with a plastic neutral standard. It came out in early of last year. It was not our aspiration to do this, but we felt that we needed to do it because there wasn't one in place yet anywhere. So we do have this. It's going through its 5th iteration right now, and we are aligning with other standards that are out there to make sure that there isn't too much confusion in the space. And anyone is free to go online and take a look at that. That comes with a plastic footprint calculator, which is also downloadable by anybody who wants to look at it. We encourage companies to go through the exercise of calculating their footprint because it helps them to identify which areas they can reduce, reuse and recycle in, and then understand which part of their footprint absolutely needs to be offset. And that's where hopefully they go to some platform like PCX to help them with that. The Allington-Dara program is our waste to cash model. It's proprietary to us, and it involves working with women sari store owners around the country. And basically we empower them to purchase plastic waste from the communities. And she stores them in this container van that we provide. We also provide a manual baler and a scale so that she can do this all properly. And once the van is full, she contacts the exchange and we pick up the contents. We purchase it from her at a spread so that she's making some money from this as well. and we bring it to our co-processors or our recyclers, as the case may be. One of the very exciting parts of this program is what you see on the bottom left here is the fishing communities. We are very excited about this because I do sit on the board of WWF Philippines, and we know that fishermen are having to go out for longer, and they're catching less, these solo fishermen. And this is because the oceans are so depleted. And so what we're saying to them is, you're going out there anyway. Please don't come back with a boat that's partially empty. Fill it with ocean plastic if you come across it, and we will purchase it from you, so that not only are they making some money, for their time, but we're also cleaning up the ocean at the same time. So this is a wonderful program that we've been working with, together with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, as well as, as you can see here, the USAID. We find that the benefits are not just the increased income for, residents in the communities or the women micro-entrepreneurs, but it also provides cleaner environments, kind of organizes the informal sector of waste collectors, hopefully provides, better health for the communities because of the cleanup. And one of the things we didn't expect was that it actually helps the city governments comply with the Solid Waste Management Act. So that's kind of a nice co-benefit that we discovered. So to kind of summarize the benefits to the different stakeholders, we have a market-based solution, which has the ability to scale. We have cost acceptance from industry, as you can see through the partnerships we have, a credible coalition of industry partners, a standards and compliance, confidence through third-party auditors. We've addressed community, social, and economic development issues. We do provide quite a bit of monitoring and evaluation in our program so that we can properly report for ESG. And then, finally, we're assisting government in their goals around responsible consumption as well. So to summarize, PCX envisions a world where there's no plastic in nature, and where plastic waste that is there finds its way into the circular economy. So thank you very much.